Good afternoon. Welcome again to my channel. I was going through my daily devotions this morning and something different hit me. If you want to shine, you must arise. There is something about light that the scripture revealed to me today. Light doesn't struggle to shine. It doesn't beg for attention. It doesn't compete with darkness. Once light shows up, darkness disappears. But there is a truth many people don't want to hear. Light only shines when it rises. So if you want to shine, then you must rise. I will tell you a story of one of my very good friends I knew many years ago. I met this guy. This guy had everything it takes to succeed. He was disciplined, he was smart, he was focused, he was full of vision. He's the kind of person that people will look at and say, this guy will go far in life. But there was a problem. He wasn't moving. Every morning he woke up with new plans, full of ideas, full of good things, big dreams. He always says to himself, I will start today. He always said to himself, I will change my life today. I will go in all today. But in the evening, nothing happens. You see, those moments turned into hours, into weeks, into days, into months, into years. And years, slowly, something dangerous started happening to this guy. Not failure, not even failure, because the worst thing that could happen is to be comfort in delay. So he noticed his life was spiraling downward. One day, he sat himself down, looked at the mirror. He has been in the same environment. He had the same excuses. He had the same fear. And it hit him deeply that nothing was wrong with him. It was not lack of potential. The problem was that he has refused to rise. I want you to reflect deeply in your life after this conversation. Think deeply. It's not because you are lazy, neither because you are not gifted. I doubt. God created everybody and gave everybody unique gift. So you are gifted. It's not even because you are not enough, because God created you and made you enough. The challenge is because you kept waiting to rise. You are waiting for clarity, you are waiting for confidence, you are waiting for the perfect moment. You see, life does not respond to the perfect moment. Life responds to movement. Life does not respond to waiting. Life responds to movement. I encountered a scripture this morning that changed my entire panorama of life, my entire vista of life. It said in Isaiah chapter 60 verse 1, it said, arise, shine, for your light has come. Arise, shine, for your light has come. I saw something I missed entirely all the time I came across this scripture. It said, arise first. What this simply means is that shining is not the starting point. Rising is. Shining is only a result of you deciding to stand up. Think about Lazarus in the scripture. He had been in the grave for 4 days, dead, silent, forgotten, gone. And when Jesus showed up, he didn't say, Lazarus, shine. He said, Lazarus, come forth. Rise first. Life follow. You see, life always comes in when you are in motion, not when you are sitting and waiting. Yes, I've never seen anybody who started out great. All the great people I have interacted with in the course of my journey in life are people who started somewhere. Yes, I can tell you. Think about Peter in the scripture. He saw Jesus walking on water. He said, Lord, if it is you, call me. Jesus didn't carry him. He said, come. Peter had to step out of the boat. Not when he felt safe, but when the storm was still raging. Notice something. When the storm was still raging. Think about Bartimaeus in the scripture. When Jesus passed, he shouted. People told him to keep quiet, but he refused. And when Jesus called him, the Bible said he threw his garment and arose. He didn't wait to see clearly first. He rose and then sight came. Listen again. Bartimaeus didn't wait to see first. He rose and sight came. Do you see the pattern all over the scriptures? Nobody shines without rising first. There are people watching me right now. You are not stuck because you lack the ability. I've mentioned it. You are not even stuck because you lack the potentials. You are stuck because you've refused to stand. You're stuck because you've refused to rise. You are sitting on ideas that could change your life. I made a content last time where I said, came across the book of Miles Murdoch, right? That the greatest place, the richest place on earth is the graveyard. That is where so many talents which refuse to live while on earth were buried. That is where you find a lot of pilots, people who refuse to fly, people, many business ideas died and are in the grave. You have gifts that could impact thousands of the world, opportunities that you are afraid to touch, and you keep telling yourself, sooner, later, one day. Listen carefully. One day is where your dream dies. Even in the very beginning, the creation of the universe, when everything was dark, formless, empty, without shape, God didn't wait for conditions to improve. He spoke, let there be light. And there was light. Darkness disappeared. Once you rise, light shines and darkness disappears. Jesus re-emphasized this approach. When he called out in the scripture, he said, let your light so shine before men. Nobody lights a lamp and put it under a bushel. No. You keep it on a lampstand so that it gives light to everybody in the house. Let me give you an instance that could strike a chord with you. It is wickedness for you to refuse to shine. It is wickedness for you to refuse to let your light shine to the world. The earnest expectation of creations awaits for the manifestations of the sons of God. It is wickedness for you to wait, for you to delay, for you to stay with what God has invested in you and not make use of them. Look, a lot of people are dependent on your sources. Maybe you are not very clear about this part of conversation. A lot more people are dependent on who you become. A lot more people are dependent on your sources. Many people are connected to your future. By virtue of your rising, those people will rise. By virtue of you rising and being a light, those people could see a light that will take them out of darkness. What are you doing with regards to your social impact? Why have you refused to shine? Why have you refused to let the world know of the impact and the greatness God has installed in you? I wrote a book sometime 4 years ago titled Genuine Intentions, Fake Action, Success Secret to Becoming Who You Are. If you have refused to give expression to the realities of God in the inside of you, it pays no interest to God. It's a cost. It's a cost. I don't know if you've done a lot more accounting. If you did a bit more accounting, you understand what I'm saying. It is a significant cost to God that He created you, deployed you to the earth, so that you go and deploy your wonders on earth. And then you are here, you are not making use of any of your talent, making use of any of your gifts. And unfortunately so, some people die with those things and went back to God. You came on earth, you died, filled with all the resources God have impacted in you, and you went back to God without releasing those things on earth. I want to ask you something. What are you waiting for? I asked a question last time in one of my series. What are you still? What are you waiting for? Is it the idea? Is it that movement? Is it the initial stepping out? What are you avoiding? You are waiting for perfection. You are waiting for your decision. You are waiting for a perfect day. There is no perfect day. Here is the truth that a lot of people won't tell you. They keep planning, they keep preparing, they keep delaying. Nothing changes, I can tell you. I've been in this kind of messy environment. I've been a bit more unsure about things I want to do in my life. I've been a bit more afraid about where I want to go in my life. I've been a bit more scared about what I want to do with my life, but I had to start. The Bible said in Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16, it said, the righteous fall 7 times and rise again. He didn't say and shine again. Rising again, because rising is the identity of winners. You don't become powerful by avoiding the dark. You become powerful by rising. Because light is most visible when everything else is dark. Every great story begins same day, not with confidence, not with perfection, but with a decision to rise. If you want to rise, you must rise now. It's not tomorrow. Yes. Your talents is of no use if it sits inside the room. You must rise. You don't have to wait to feel ready. You need to rise. Because look, the moment you rise, even if nothing has changed yet, you've become a different person entirely. And today I want you to arise and let your light shine. Yeah. I want you to arise and let your light shine. I wish you good luck in your journey to rising, because I hope to see a lot more people on the top. I said something regarding one of my content. There are no traffic jams on the sky. It's only when you are driving on the road that you have a lot more traffic. When you fly off, when you're on the sky, you usually have no traffic. You have all. You can spread your wings as much as you want, and you can sky. I want you to rise. I want you to become. I want you to become who God has made you to be. This is not me trying to sell my book. If you need a copy of Genuine Intentions, Fake Action, Success Secret to Becoming Who You Are, then you have to click on the link below. Once you grab that book, you've made a decision to change your life completely.